That's right, I have finally set the Indiegogo campaign live for carnivore snacks. This idea came about because I was asking people in a poll on YouTube about what they would like to see from me as far as product or merch goes. Pork rinds won the poll by a large margin. Which, if you've seen my content, you'll know that I use a lot of them in my recipes. I also get a lot of comments from people where they don't have great access to them or just have them with really garbage ingredients in them. So with that little combination of things, I decided to launch this campaign. While making it, I realized that I wanted it to be a bit bigger than just a single bag of pork rinds. If it works out, I want to add other things. Beef jerky and biltong come to mind first, but the options are large. If you'd like to be a part of this, please check out the link below. My goal is to make these products available to as many places as possible, but I've got a lot of reading and learning to do to make that happen, but I'm willing to learn to make it happen. I've started to hit the point of burnout again with making videos. I know that most of you could care less if I'm burnt out or complaining about it, but I have to address it. At the beginning of 2021, I set the goal of uploading 2 videos per week, which I stuck to for the most part. Monday and Thursday were my days, and so away I went. Fast forward to right now. I'm having a lot of anxiety about not uploading a video yesterday. I'm writing this as I should have had a video going live, and I've listened to a few books recently. Tools of Titans by Tim Ferriss and Start With Why by Simon Sinek. These books made me ask myself, why am I doing this? Well, to be honest, I started chasing numbers. I look at the YouTube analytics constantly. If the views and watch time drop, I also seem to drop. But I'm on that grind, and I can't stop. That's how I keep the numbers up. But something else dawned on me. What if I just made better content? You see, my videos have a typical pattern. Opening, recipe, out. That's it. It's a recipe I can follow, no pun intended, and I know I can get the job done. Almost all of my recipes have very little testing. I know from experience when things will and will not work for the most part, so I just stick with that. I don't usually try extremely challenging recipes because I know it's going to take a lot of time to figure it out. So I just stick with what I know so I can hit my 2 videos per week goal. I've got to change that. I know people appreciate consistency. I really do, because I also do. But I also appreciate the quality. Probably a lot more than the consistency, actually. One of my favorite cooking channels is I Suck at Cooking, and he uploads once a month. And you could tell that he puts a lot of time and effort into making those videos as good as possible. I know I'm in a hyper niche carnivore recipe channel, but I'd like to be outside of that as well. There are only so many ways I can manipulate ground beef and keep it interesting to me. That's not to say I'm going to stop doing that. I'm just saying that I don't think I can do it forever. Since it probably can't last forever, why not make those ground beef manipulations as interesting as possible? From this point on, I will be focusing on the quality of what I do first. Second, I will focus on the frequency. Right now, I'm going to aim for 1 quality video per week, but some months that may be every couple of weeks or even once a month. And that's it. I'm not going to overcomplicate this. I want YouTube to be a career that I can sustain myself on, but the way I've been doing it isn't sustainable, nor has it sustained me in any meaningful way so far. So I'll just continue to make videos because I very much enjoy doing so, but I'll be doing it in a way that works for me and makes me feel like I couldn't have done anything better, no matter what the metrics say. Finally, I want to talk about the book. I want to say thank you to over the 1,000 people that got it. Never in my wildest dreams did I think I'd A, write a book, or it being a cookbook for that matter, or B, have it sell more than 10 copies. From the jump, there were over 200 pre-orders. I know the beginning was a little rocky with the Kindle version, which should have been updated by now in the Kindle app, but thank you for being patient with that. I do plan on more cookbooks and books in the future, but I'm going to let this one settle a bit before I take on another task that's that arduous. I've gotten a few comments about the quality of the book and typos and things like that, and I agree with those people. I will do better next time, and I'll hopefully have a team around me to help me do things like that. My proofreaders did a great job with helping me being as critical as possible, but they did this out of being kind and pay them. Thank you, Zinnia and Heather, for doing that. The books would have been hot garbage otherwise. I will start work on the quarter 2 cooking the books soon, which will be up for free if you sign up for my Patreon. It's only $5 a month. And then a month later, it'll be released on Amazon as a Kindle book and a paperback book. I might end up changing these to just bi-yearly roundup cookbooks or something, but we'll see. Anyways, that's all for me. Thank you all for checking out the video. See you all next time.